Welcome to your daily Follow the Bots market recap for the S&P 500. Hi, I'm Carl Weiss, the lead architect here at Skeeto, where we surface real-time information about the relevant trading bots that are moving the markets. This way, you can trade with the bots and not against them.
Today's Friday, March 1st. You're looking at a 3-minute bar chart on the forward Emini S&P 500 futures contract. I've drawn a horizontal line here across the middle of the chart at 1510. We're going to use this horizontal line as a quick lesson and a quick tutorial on how to blend in Skeeto order flow and trading bot data to help you trade around support and resistance lines to see if support's going to hold or if there's going to be a breakout and support becomes resistance. You'll see here at 5:15 in the morning, that's Eastern, price banged into 1510, didn't pass through it. Again at 5:33, again at 5:54, the market moved down and went exactly back up to 1510 at 10:12 in the morning. Market pulled down, breached through 1510 at 10:33. Extreme move here was to 1517 and a half, came back, had a consolidation period at 1510 and then broke out. So we had resistance at 1510, then we had a breakout above, and 1510 became support and moved on. Now let's look at the trading bot data in and around the 1510 to see if we can see any viable or actionable information and intelligence that we can use in our trading to determine whether we want to buy the breakout, buy the pullback. Now you're looking at a 4-tick range bar chart with a bunch of Skeeto data on it. Much busier this chart than the 3-minute chart, but you can see we still have the same horizontal orange-ish line at 1510. This was the morning trade where the market moved through 1510 and banged its head on it, banged its head again, and then moved down. Let's use our classic tape reading insights. We have a lower low here in MACD, so we expect the market to move down. This is piercing right through 1510. The market moves back up here. We have a red sell spike now. What was support or is looking like it's going to be resistance, and sure enough, the market moves down. Well, let's go back here now. The next time it comes up to 1510, does it look like it's going to blow through or not? And let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see. Market moves up to 1510. We have some good buying coming into it, a buy surge, and then a buy program's waning right at 1510. We'd normally expect to see a buy program's waning at 1510. We see a lower high in MACD. That indicates that price order flow is actually slowing down. And we see what we call a rotation, green, white, red. That's a full rotation there, so we expect the market to actually pull back here. Wind is neutral, and no real insight from retail. From the rotation here to here, we have an excursion of 1508 and a quarter, 1505.75, so that's 2.5 points or 10 ticks. So that's a nice trade on this rotation. Now, as the market goes back up to 15, we're curious, or to 1510, is it going to break through or is it going to peel back again? We see coming right into this, we do see a massive increase in momentum via MACD. We see a yellow tick ratio. That's pretty bullish, but we don't know yet. Price comes up to 1510 and pierces through on a buy surge. Is this going to stick or not? Here's the thing, I know a lot of people are going to wait for the full retracement back to 1510 to fill, but in today's markets, you know, we talk about there being a lack of ebb and flow, so I don't think you're going to be able to put a limit in at 1510 and buy. You're going to have to jump on, in all likelihood, with a market order. And what we see is winds kicking up to green and all is buying. So I would infer that anywhere in this area is a good area to buy on a market. Now the price comes back to 1510 and tests. So what was once resistance now becomes support. And let's see if we can look and think and visualize whether this bot information will give you an insight of whether support will hold or not. Red coming down, looks like it's selling. Wind is actually neutral down here, but let's look at MACD. Sure enough, we have a lower high in MACD. We have sell programs raining, and we do have a rotation, red, white, green up here, or you can use a tick ratio also in terms of new fuel on your rotation. So you have a clean rotation here, you have the spike up in a surge up in MACD, and it looks like it should hold. So any buying in here, if you want to buy after the fact, it looks like it should be safe all the way back up at least to the prior high at 1517. So it looks pretty good. That's your basic tape reading lesson. Here's a spike. Hope this helped.
Skeeto's real-time order flow and trading bot information can be surfaced in NinjaTrader, Multicharts, Sierra Chart, and TradeStation. Register for a free trial at www.skeeto.com. Thanks for stopping by.